so I'm joining the debate. Happy New Year and welcome to the Rhythm Studio, where we're talking percussion, music production, and music technology. I'm Warren Henry. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and the alert bell so that you can be notified when we release new videos. That said, let's get into it. There is a long-standing debate over whether a master clock is necessary in the studio. And that debate has brought me to this point. I was working on a session recently and I noticed some strange behavior out of my system that I had not noticed since I was running a native Pro Tools system. Knowing the person that I am, I tried to play it off like I didn't hear it, but inside it was like trying to deal with a very naughty child in the public. Now, as it turns out, I knew I had two culprits. It was either a phase problem that I had during the recording, which I knew I took care of to make sure that I recorded it so that there weren't any phase issues, or I knew that it was an issue with jitter. My immediate reaction was, after the client left, get to the bottom of this jitter issue. Maybe it's something wrong with the sync IO, I don't know. So I did some research and I came across this video by Streaky Mastering. You don't know who he is? I'll leave a link in the description below, but he was reviewing the Black Lion Micro Clock 3. I'm not going to do so much of a review as much as I'm going to let you know whether or not you should use a master clock in your studio. Now, there are people who claim they can hear this magical difference when a clock is running in their studio, and that is somewhat of a legit statement. I'm not going to say the reaction was immediate, but did it magically eliminate the problem? No, but let me tell you what it did do. Certain frequencies, primarily the bottom end, the low mids, and not so much the highs, but there was a clarity that came in those certain areas. Now, I happen to be working on a quartet, so whatever changes that this thing was going to do were going to become quite apparent because the whole mix was stripped down bare. In the comments below, let me know what your experience has been using a master clock in your studio, or if you have ever encountered the differences between using a master clock in your studio or not. So that brings me to my final point. Who is this particular product for? If you have a digital mixer with word clock in the back, multiple interfaces that you are trying to synchronize, and those units have word clock in the back, it is better. Just based on this one little experience, I think it is better for you to use one singular master clock in that studio. It will eliminate any jitter issues that you can potentially have. It is my belief that as studio owners, we have the obligation to provide our clients with the best possible product when they're leaving the door. I never believe that equipment purchases should be arbitrary, but they should serve a means to an end. So, will the Black Lion Micro Clock 3 work for you? Possibly. It's a very inexpensive tool that goes a long way to potentially eliminating any headaches that relate to jitter. And trust me, in a multiple digital interface studio, you might run into jitter problems. Like this video by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, and don't forget to say hello to the family and Happy New Year.